4 ways empaths sabotage their relationships without knowing. Having and keeping a relationship is hard work. There are moments of ups and downs and challenges. Sometimes you get so fed up that you wish to quit. Nobody comes with an already made manual on how to go about keeping a lasting relationship, so we have to keep working at it, doing all our best to make it work. Most people indeed desire to have a healthy and long-lasting relationship, but sometimes we find ourselves being the ones who end our so cherished relationships with our own hands. Empaths have been known as relationship self-saboteurs. In a bid to protect themselves from abandonment and hurt, they end up pushing off their partners. Empaths sometimes struggle to find and feel loved. This makes them fear, and their fears could transpose into all that they do in their relationship, preventing them from building something healthy and tangible with their partners. As an empath, if you find out that you are a very loving person but cannot understand why your relationship is not always working out, it may be time you look deeply inward and check if you are at fault. Let's take a look at some common mistakes empaths make that sabotage their relationships. But before that, I've included the link in the description below to the newest and fastest way to burn fat and lose weight. This process requires no exercise and it's available in all countries. 1. Comprising boundaries all the time. By nature, empaths are nurturers. They have this crazy understanding that they have to sacrifice before they can be continuously loved. They do not know that love comes freely and deeply and not usually with any special price to pay. Because of their constant need to sacrifice for their partners, they go overboard, doing things that are not necessarily needed, all in a bid to please. They give up their personal space, right, and freedoms. They also do not state things they do not like, how they expect to be treated in the relationship. Just so their partners feel loved, they can usually accept whatever kind of treatment they get from the relationship. They think it would make their partners happy and they want to avoid issues springing up. This attitude usually makes their partners take them for granted. At other times, empaths overdo things for their partners, even when they do not want it. This could be unappreciated and unacceptable because they never asked for this. All this leads to the buildup of confusion, resentment, anger, frustration, and even breakup. 2. Self-neglect. All in a bid to express love to their partners, empaths can be so focused on their partners that they forget about themselves altogether. They do this to the extent that they become buried in the shadow of the one that they love, that they start losing themselves in the process. They must stop hanging out with friends. The things they were once passionate about becomes forgotten. They focus less on work and keeping other relationships. All the time, their mind is always occupied with thoughts of their partners. This can make their partners no longer enjoy the real person they first saw them to be, not someone who now hides in their shadows. Their partners could never feel suffocated when they display love to such an extent. Empaths' self-neglect will make them lose happiness and self-esteem because they are spending time building another person, not themselves. 3. Their needs are not expressed. Because empaths are people-centered, they get consumed over meeting the needs of people. It is hard to tell what an empath wants because they do not always express it. Since they usually do not feel the importance of expressing their needs early in a relationship, most of their partners do not know how to make them feel loved and cherished. As this continues, the empath will begin to feel love and that the relationship is one-sided. 4. They speak on behalf of their partners. Being that empaths are people-oriented, it is true that they understand a great deal about people. But they make this constant mistake of thinking that they know all there is to know about a person. It is so bad that they also bring this habit into their relationship. Sometimes when issues come up, they would resolve it in their usual way, of thinking for themselves and others. They would think they have found the best solution that favors both partners. Empaths need to know that no matter how hard they understand people to a great extent, two people can never think the same way. They need to relax and let other people take the lead sometimes, and they need to know to communicate that communication is a two-way street. They need to stop assuming that they know it all. No matter how well intended their actions are, it does not help. Don't forget to check the link at the description for the fat-burning secrets. So what's your opinion about this? I hope you enjoy watching this cool video, and if you have something on your mind, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive constant notifications. Thanks for watching.